Hi, friends. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in 1,000 years. So for this lesson, this is going to be a multi-part lesson. So I'm going to give it to you on Wednesday for part one, and then Friday is going to be part two. So we're going to break it into two sections. You are going to be making a photo essay zine on a single piece of paper. You're going to take the photos, edit the photos, put them in a template, and then send me the JPEG. What then I'm going to do is print them out at school and mail you a little surprise. And then when you get the mail, then you can cut it and fold it into your little booklet for your zine. Or if you have a printer at home, you can print it out at home yourself. But we all know how good my printer is in the classroom. So I can print them out and then I'll mail them to you, and then you can cut and fold them yourself. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through step one of what a photo essay even is before we even talk about a zine. So let me share my screen. Okay, so this Google Doc is attached to the Google Classroom, and in it just it gives you all the parameters for the project, the outline and everything. But at the top, it explains what a zine or a photo essay actually is. So a photo essay is the photographic process of visual storytelling. Okay, so often the photo essay is a very short and compressed photographic telling of an idea, a story, a moment in time. So it's a way for the photographer to narrate what is happening in the subject of the images. And it generally evokes some kind of emotion from the viewer through the series of photographs. So for this project, you are going to be using 8 images, a front and back cover, and then 6 that go on the inside. But when you're taking your pictures, you're going to want to take more than 8 images. So that way you have some to pick and choose from, different angles, maybe some close-ups, some wide shots. I want you to play with composition and think of all of those rules of art and design that we talked about. So part one, you're going to do on Wednesday, April 15th. Okay. So for part one, you're going to choose your topic or idea, and then you're going to type it here where it says in red. So if I was creating a photo essay about the process of making my breakfast, and I was photographing making my coffee and making waffles and pouring the syrup on my waffles, and then I would drop something on the floor and my dog would eat it. So there's the process of my breakfast. I would type that here. This link takes you to an article online that if you're having a hard time coming up with your own idea, there's 17 really cool ideas in here. Some of them you obviously can't do because of the situation that we're in right now. You can't go to a protest or a place where there's a large group of people, but there's still quite a few ideas in here that can help at least spark an idea. So that link's down there for you, okay? So you can use one of these ideas or you can use your own idea. Either way, make sure your photo essay tells some kind of a story, okay? If you have a digital camera at home, you're more than welcome to use it. You don't have to use it. Your phone camera, the pictures that you're gonna see in my example, I took with my iPhone camera. I took them a couple of years ago, but I still took them with the camera. Actually, it was probably even an older camera. So it's totally fine. They're good enough, okay? So once you've decided which your topic is, you're gonna take at least 8 photos. I encourage you to take more than that, and then be able to get them off your phone and off your camera and onto the computer. So that way we can upload them and edit them in the program that we're going to use. So that's part one. Part two is going to be done on Friday, April 17th. For this part, you're going to need to go to a website to download and open the Gravit Designer application, which is where we're going to edit our photos and do the layout of the zine. I'm going to go into a lot more of that in another video, but then that's our 2 parts. So part one is the figuring out your topic, taking the photos, uploading the photos to your computer. Part two, downloading and installing Gravit Designer, and it will work on Chromebooks because it's a web-based application. And then getting your photos into that, putting them in the template that I'm going to give you in Google Classroom, and then completing the assignment. Once you have edited your photos and done the layout of the zine, you're going to save it as a JPEG and upload that JPEG to Google Classroom. That is what I'm then going to print and mail to you so we can cut them up and put them together. Now you can go ahead and move on to the next video tutorial and we'll get started.